Hey, what it go on, everybody? Paula Loves here, loving everybody every step of the way. Hey, please listen to what I'm saying thoroughly as I state my opinion all the time. People know me. Um, and I want to elaborate a little on my feelings as far as, well, a statement that I made as far as, Asian lives matter and stopping the Asian hate, which I said people are stupid and people are still preaching separatism. And the only reason I say that because, yes, Black Lives Matter. I'm Black 365 days a year for the past 38 years. So it's always mattered to me. It's always been of utmost importance. And, in it is me. I am it. So it goes without saying that Black Lives Matter. Although I am strongly for my race, Black Lives Matter was not something that I totally agreed with 100% just because all of the hidden messages. And if you were to read a little bit more into Black Lives Matter, the founder of Black Lives Matter, the message that Black Lives Matter preach, and which is not a problem to me, but I'm stating it. Just how conveniently, excuse me, and without any whatever, got turned into the Black Lives Matter plus LGBT, the TLMG community matters. Don't get me wrong, LGBs, cool. Whoever, cool. Sexual orientation, not of my, caring as far as anybody else. I don't care who you lay with, who you stay with, or any of that, long as you're happy at the end of the night. But categorizing the two at a very, improper time as the whole George Floyd thing and the whole Black Lives Matter being associated with the LGBTF crowd and fight. Although, yes, we have black men in our community that is DL, gay, lesbian, it is within. It's not a color. It's not because of the creed, age, or anything like that. So, uh, putting the two together was kind of whatever to me. I digress from that though. Asian lives matter, Black lives matter, Caucasian lives matter, Hispanic lives matter. It still preaches separation. Once we realize as a people that separation only begots and makes room for racism, it will continue. By saying Asian lives matter because of the recent appalling ass acts of some cowardice people targeting a community, by singling that, you know, race out for that season and that reason, still promotes separatism. Yes, Asian lives matter, and the shit goes without saying, just like Black lives matter. It always will. We need to be preaching that all life matters. We need to tear down the walls of separation and realize that until we do that and start identifying with our brothers and sisters of different races, creeds, and religions, that we are still a part of the problem. I say we're a part of the problem because if we were to take down the whole wall of Asian lives matter and fucking Black lives matter, then we will come together as one against the oppressor or against the offender that are doing these heinous acts towards blacks and other people of minority, which has been going on for millennia. We need to realize that we are the problem because we are the problem until we grasp in our head that singling out a race only makes room for Separatism. When you single out a race, you give another race cause for, being left out, or cause to highlight a certain genre of people or creed or race or religion of people. We need to tear down the fucking walls of separation within self. We all bleed red. We all hold the same organs. And typically we do the same things. My boyfriend is of Japanese descent, and I preach it all the time. He understands what I'm saying. Asian lives don't matter any more than Black lives matter. Black lives matter don't matter any more than my Mexican brothers and sisters' lives matter. We are all one people that bleed the same damn blood and got a date on this earth for which we will descend and transcend. I am tired of all of the fuckery. Like, really, I'm tired of the fuckery and the sense of not being accountable for our actions. As we grow, our mind matures and we are able to grasp things that were not as attainable when we had more of a premature mind. We have to realize that we are the problem. Once we see that we are the problem, change our vocabulary and our actions, we will see that wording is everything. Wording can get your ass caught up in a situation that you don't want to be in. Wording can, send a message of something that you're absolutely not trying to send just because the way that you chose to vocalize something. I am repeating again. I do not, discount the fact that it was disgusting as fuck for someone to slay innocent people because of their race. And I'm not even going to say because of our former President Trump. It's because of our own dumbass actions. Take accountability and responsibility for your own fucking actions and realize that we, the people, are the fucking majority. Our fucking conversation or communication within each other sets the stage for what we will stand, what we will allow. I'm sorry, but I said what I said, and I totally mean every word of it. Every word. Only because I'm tired of being, the it thing for a reason in the season. Asian people have been, victimized, as well as black people, as well as Jews, as well as Hispanics. Once we realize that we all have the same damn oppressor, and 9 times out of 10, they all look alike, only then we'll realize that our wording and our unity towards our brothers and sisters of a different nationality is what really matters. Only then we will kind of be able to change the fabric of our history. And I only say that because nobody has ever taken accountability for their fucking actions. I, myself, am guilty of that in my younger years. My mind is far too mature now to allow the fuckery of having even the thought that racism is still around because it is a system that was so perfectly blueprinted that the shit is still in effect today. We are being led astray like sheep to the damn slaughterhouse. Think for yourselves. Realize that, and I know that I'm not the first person who thought this. Separatism creates separation within a community, especially of a different nationality, race, creed, sex, or religion. We need to tear down the walls of being so different from our brothers and sisters. And only then will change the problem. I promise you, if we take this and pass it on, it will change for the better. Yes, I believe that Asian lives matter. I believe to the death of me that all life matters. That means animal life. That means the damn trees matter. Because it's all here for its reason in its season. God don't make no mistakes on anything that he does. So trust and believe me, all things that has a season, lives, dies, matters. And once we realize that and incorporate that into our lives, I feel like we will go through the same shit again. It's a process that is very it is the most annoying thing. It makes me so perturbed to think that we as a people haven't mentally thought of this yet. We need to come together. I'm so tired of the separation. You know, my Mexican brothers and sisters, these were the people who I grew up with since I was knee high to a fly's eye. And the people in my community were of different nationalities. And I care about all of them as we should. The separation was not created by the people who are separated. Do you get what I'm saying? Separation does not come from the sheep. It comes from the controller or your handler. So we need to change the process of being led into our own demise. I'm sorry. I love all of you guys. But if you was to take a little bit of that with you and spread that shit, maybe we will actually change something. Because nobody likes the disgusting ass hatred that's going on towards Asian people. Guess what? I don't like the shit that's been going on with black people. And it seems as though we are a season for whatever reason. There's a George Floyd, unfortunately, far more than anybody has ever realized. And we were only forced to sit down and look at it. And most people reacted because they were led to. It's just enough. Like, it's enough. Get it through your head that until you change the problem, you are the problem. I'm sorry. All life matters. If we're not saying all life matters, and that is from a butterfly to the emperor or Queen Elizabeth ass, it means all life matters. Not one more than the other. All life matters. And guess what? If all life don't matter, then none does. Because I'm not the season and the reason type of person. I matter every day. My shade matters every day. The genocide that has been put on us for eons matters every day. You know, the shit that's going on at the borders with children being detained matters. We need to realize what's the problem. Because 9 times out of 10, when you realize that, you will realize that your ass has been part of the problem. I love you guys, and I'm just going to end it there. I feel like if you don't feel me, then hey, opinions, I respect everybody's. So please, listen, comment, and give me your opinion on what you think. Because I would really like to hear and understand and figure out how we could come together and get it out that change the problem or we are the problem. All life matters or none does. I'm so serious. I'm tired of, being a season. And we need to stop our part in it. Because we're not, idiots. We're not, lacking in education and anything of that nature. We are human beings with a mental capacity that will surpass any computer, meaning we will elevate in thought only if we allow ourselves. We have to stop letting people think for us. I'm sorry. Think for yourselves and things will be swell. I love you all. And once more, all life matters. Enjoy your day. Peace be still. Until next time, please like and share. And more important, give your opinion, please. Whether you agree, whether you don't agree, whether you just want something to say it. Because I'm really curious on the thought process of other people when it comes to this matter. So hopefully I'll hear from you guys soon, and I'll see you guys later.